Let's go home, E.T.
So, who are you?
Hollywood from the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Okay. And what is your experience with Glow?
With Glow, well, I go a long way. So I did the pilot of Glow.
Okay.
And I also did all the seasons 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And so now, 30 years later, here we are at Stanley Comic-Con. And this is our third Comic-Con. I've also done Rhode Island Comic-Con and Hartford Comic-Con. And today at 1 o'clock we have a panel. And we're going to do Q&A, so maybe you'll be there. That would be great. But a bunch of the original Glow girls are here as well. As the Royal Hawaiian and MTV and Lightning, Angel, and Sunny is over there. And then we have swag that we sell. We've got Glow patches and old Glow Hollywood Age Like 10s and t-shirts. So just another way to thank our fans as well.
Yeah. So what's the craziest thing you've seen at the convention so far?
Some of the outfits are outrageous, and they really go out really well with their costumes. I think that's it.
Have you ever sustained any like real injuries from what's the worst?
I knew you were going to tell me that. So after Glow was over, I was doing independent wrestling, and I had a lady. I put this girl in a headlock. She came around. She took her leg, wrapped it around my knee, and hooked at my ankle and broke my leg. And I have 7 screws and 2 plates in that leg. And it's still in there today.
What advice do you have for young folks that are trying to get into this?
I would say you can do whatever you want to do. And if you have dreams to do it, because we only live once. However, I would say always have plan B. Okay, go to school. It's really important. Get an education and have something else that you might want to do after the wrestling or after, because you don't want to be 50 years old and landing because it hurts.
Oh my goodness. Can I ask, are you familiar with the hashtag #MeToo?
I've seen it. Tell me again what Me2 is.
It's about people sharing their story about sexual harassment.
Oh God,
Yeah?
I did the hashtag #MeToo. Oh, did you say me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hashtagged it.
Is it a pretty scary business, or?
The business is not scary. I think the most important thing for people: stand your ground, say no. It's okay to say no.
Cool.
I did.
Thanks a lot. Do you have any words of advice for the president?
For the what?
For the president.
Oh God. Oh, I don't know. For the president? Get a clue.
Okay. There it is.
No, she's on the other side.
I got words of advice for the president. You're doing a great job. Kick him butt and just push all those idiots aside.
No. No.
Okay, we have a little disagreement.
It is what it is, and that's what I say.
She's perfect.
I'm the Royal Hawaiian, and I would crush Donald Trump.
Hawaiian, you said?
Crush.
Oh, there it is.
Donald Trump.
I would pay to watch that.
Yeah.
I want to get him in the ring with us.
I'd love to have the opportunity.
Let me tell you, I would like to get that man in the ring.
You said you're from Hawaii?
Yes.
I heard that poke in the mainland is garbage. Is it true? Is it much better over there?
There's nothing like local poke.
Yeah, what's the difference? Is it just fresher?
I think it's just fresher and just, we've been making it for so long. I think if they learn how to make it here, it is a little different. But if you have people that come from here and teach people here, then maybe you get that local flair. But my son, who is like a pokey expert, says it is not like the poke.
Interesting. Is there anything from Hawaii that you would love to see brought over here, mainland?
Yeah, I like the weather besides food. I like the weather. I miss the weather there. This 114 degrees and 104 and all that. I'm done with the heat.
I've heard of it. Thanks a lot for your time.
You're welcome.
So, what are you guys cosplaying today?
We are Meeples. Which is a little half-inch wooden figure off of a board game.
Okay, and these are just regular. How long did it take you guys to make these?
Well, the first one, it took a lot of planning, but it took, a couple days to make the first one. And the second one I was able to throw together in an evening. So
Just big boxes, I guess.
Yeah, I had to source really big boxes, and I first started with duct tape, and that didn't stick at all to the cardboard.
Yeah.
So I quickly went to hot glue, and used a whole lot of hot glue.
Yeah.
And then a whole lot of spray paint.
Yeah.
We did 2 coats of primer, and then 3 coats of paint.
It's a really solid paint job.
Oh, thank you.
What's the dirtiest move you've ever done in playing the game? Because it's all about, it's cutthroat, right?
Right. You know, the life of a meeple, we just, you know, do what the dice roll says. You know, sometimes it's 3 spaces forward, sometimes it's 2 spaces back.
Yeah.
Every once in a while in different games, you know, someone will pull a card and we'll have to, you know, change directions or make a left or a right. It's the life of a meeple.
Any other board games you've done dressed up as?
Board games.
Or characters, anything?
Well, you know, I have a Star Trek cosplay and a Harry Potter cosplay.
Okay.
And, you know, we keep dressing the kids up as various things. You know, how to train, pick up from How to Train Your Dragon. And what are some of the other costumes we've done?
Loki.
Loki, yeah.
Minion.
Oh, that's a good one. My son loves the Minions. He can watch it any second of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Probably maybe Ultron or Megatron.
Okay, Megatron, very good. And what do you want to cosplay as next?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay. How about you're in school? I'm guessing. What are you studying? What do you want to grow up to be? Any idea? What was that?
Actor.
Actor? Very good, very good. What's the last movie that you really loved watching?
I really don't know. I like most of them.
Okay, very good. Well, this is the place to be to see all that kind of fun magic. Thanks a lot for your time.
Have a great day.
Thank you. So you are Pennwise, of course.
Yep.
How long did it take to do this makeup?
About 45 minutes. This headpiece is just a piece that I just put on.
You really nailed the forehead.
Thank you, yeah. It's a little bigger than I wanted, but I didn't have time to fix it, so
okay.
I'm winging it here.
So are you a fan of scary movies? Do you do cosplay for mostly the scary villains?
Not really. I actually do, all of my cosplays tend to be masks or makeup. I do Summer from Rick and Morty. I've done Hancock from Fallout 4. So just characters that I find appealing.
Okay. So I'm guessing you saw the new movie too?
I did. I loved it. I thought it was
How do you think it compared to the original one?
You know, the original for me is a little corny, but you know, it's 1990 or 1991, and I understand it. It's scary for the time, but I love this updated look. I'm drooling.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Oh, myself. Just the amount of people who are loving Pennwise. So, yeah.
Do you think, is there another Stephen King movie that they should try to do?
Redo Dark Tower.
Redo Dark Tower. Are you doing this for Halloween too, or?
No, I think once I'm done here, it's like I gotta get the makeup off my face and take a nap.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
So you are 11, right?
I'm 11 from Stranger Things.
You have a kind of a more less popular take. You've got the instead of the pink dress and the waffle box, you've got the lab version of 11.
Yep.
I watched the first 2 episodes last night of the second season. I'm into it. So have you watched already the second season?
I binged like 5 episodes yesterday.
Yeah,
it's good. It's really good.
What about 11 drew you to the character?
Her strength.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Craziest thing I've seen. I think who I just saw, which was the people as The Shining. Did you see them?
Oh, I haven't. No.
Oh, he's basically Jack coming through the door.
Oh,
so he has a door with a hole in it.
Oh, wow.
And then
a whole rig
the
setup.
girl is Shelley Duvall. His girlfriend is Shelley Duvall.
Oh man,
it's
that's
really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
That's my favorite so far.
What else have you cosplayed as?
Carol from The Walking Dead.
Okay.
And Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly.
Okay.
And Lenny from Legion.
Cool. Anything that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
I want to do Dead Girl from X-Force.
Okay. Cool,
I don't do normal characters usually.
Yeah.
I also want to do Supersonic from One Punch Man.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. For Halloween, how are you celebrating? You dressing up or here?
Yeah, and then on Halloween I give away candy.
Okay, very good, very good. Can I ask you some off-topic questions? Are you familiar with the Me Too hashtag?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
Me too.
Has anybody harassed you here at the convention?
I have not been harassed at Comic-Con. I've watched friends be harassed and touched.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
But
a lot
they
of.
have new signs this year. I don't know if you saw them.
Yeah, I haven't.
It says cosplay is not consent.
Yeah,
And then it gives some rules about.
that's good. If you have any advice for the president, what would it be?
Wait, for who?
For the president.
Step down.
Very good. Thanks a lot for your time. So you are dressed up as?
I'm Hela from Thor Ragnarok.
Were you familiar with the character before the movie?
Actually, no, I wasn't.
Were you just kind of drawn to the character from the trailer?
Yeah, I was. My boyfriend's a huge comic book nerd, so I asked him a lot of questions about Hela and who she was and character-wise and everything.
Do you like Kate Blanchett?
I do, actually.
Pretty amazing actress, right?
Yes, she's a fantastic actress.
So how long does it take to make?
I actually did the tally on hours this morning. The horns themselves took about 300 hours to make, just under.
Yeah.
And I did the body harness in about 16 hours.
So it looks great.
Thank you.
Did you just get here? I saw you kind of walk towards.
Yeah, I did just get here.
Okay.
I had last minute modifications to make on the costume, so I was up all night working on it.
What was the hardest part?
The horns, for sure. Yeah.
They look great.
Thank you.
What is it about the convention that you like so much?
I like just seeing how many people are here from all different walks of life and how they enjoy their characters, how they either cosplay, either low-key or super like crazy outlandish cosplays. I love it so much.
Is there a character that you haven't done that you want to do?
I want to do Harley, but it's kind of overdone, so I want to try and find a Harley that hasn't been done yet.
Okay, very good. How are you celebrating Halloween?
This, actually, coming to this convention. Usually I end up working on Halloween, so I have to, this is how I celebrate.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
I work actually as third shift at an Amazon warehouse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where the new the headquarters is going to be?
I have no idea, no.
Do they treat you fair at work?
They do, actually. It's an amazing place to work.
A lot of controversy over that, but I wanted to ask you since you are familiar.
Yeah, actually, it's a really, really great place to work as long as you don't mind working hard.
It's going to get pretty crazy a couple weeks for the holidays.
Yeah, actually, from next week until January, nobody's allowed to ask for any time off. So, yeah, and everyone will be working overtime.
How long have you been there?
I've only been there about a month.
Okay.
But we move, right now we're moving about 70 to 75,000 packages a night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, just you. Okay. So, who are you dressed up as, for those that don't know?
I am dressed up as the T'Challa Black Panther. That will be debuted in Civil War.
Okay, yes. Now, his solo movie isn't out yet, but I'm guessing you're really excited for that.
Oh yes, I'm really excited about it because more so this is, more people are excited because, you know, he's an African American hero. Yeah. But me personally, it's more because the type of hero he is. Yeah. He's a hero that doesn't acknowledge that he's a hero. He's just, you know, he's a politician. He's into just protecting people and doing, you know, what is just. So I think that is, you know, in the humble sense, great, but also like, he doesn't see it, but like he's just so cool. Like, you know, that's awesome to have someone be so cool and not recognize it, but know that they will commit to their duty. So I think that's why I'm so excited for it.
Any other characters you've cosplayed before?
Kid Flash.
Kid Flash?
I did Spider-Man, but I did Kid Flash recently. I was gonna do Deadpool, but there's so many Deadpools. I think I'm and I'm doing. I did Cade from Destiny 2.
Yeah.
And my all-time, because I'm licensed from Lucasfilms, I do trade events with Star Wars Steampunk Universe.
Okay.
And Mace Windu's Steampunk.
Okay. Did you make any of this yourself?
Yes, this I did not make. I bought this. I had assistance with this. Fiberglass, just like you would make the Iron Man mask. These are magnets.
Oh wow,
magnets.
very
So
cool.
I put that together.
Very clever.
I did have it all magnets, but I let somebody hold it and they dropped it, so I had to, make it drop proof. So I glued the back. These are 3D prints. Just a little pattern, cutouts.
You 3D printed those yourself?
Yes.
I had a 3D printer once. I had a lot of frustrations with it. Maybe I had a bad printer. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I need to spend more money.
It's understanding your program, because when you get the schematics, it's not for every program, which I've learned.
Yeah.
And some of them will print it perfect, but will take forever. Or some of them will print it perfect and won't fit on your bed and it will malfunction. So it's the small stuff that I wouldn't even think of, kind of that I have to pay attention to and watch out for.
Any characters you want to cosplay next?
Anime Expo. I haven't been there, so I am looking to cosplay Midoriya from My Hero Academia. This is the trick, what I like doing. I like being a little different. So nobody has done the arm or battle damage. So his arena tournament battle, when he fought, I'm going to have someone paint my arm to be his power and face, and I'm going to have the wraps to be the battle damage. So I'm going to debut that because I haven't seen it yet. And also 7 Deadly Sins, Mediolis, I can't even say that right. I'm going to do him, and I'll do Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki. It's my favorite topic.
Wow. What else have you done with your 3D printer?
Boba Fett.
What else have you done with your 3D printer?
Oh yes, I'm printing out Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be a mashup. Like these Disney ones you see, like Hendo Art, she does Buzz Lightyear, Stormtrooper, or then you have, what is it? Boba Fett, Snow White. So those ones inspired me to do Simba. So I'm doing Simba. I'm doing the fur as the cape, Rafiki's staff as the rocket.
Oh, very nice.
And I have a little tail here as the belt. And I'm gonna put little bugs in the jars and things like that. So, and I'm gonna have gun shape as Timon and Pumbaa, and I'm pretty excited about it.
And what's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Craziest thing I've seen today was, I have to say, Godzilla. As far as cosplay, Godzilla is the craziest thing. I'm just looking at him it was so cool, but I'm not in there. I wouldn't do it, but it was magnificent to see, because you don't buy that anywhere. You put it together, so just the idea of how to take your time to make that was just blew my mind.
Yeah. Do you have any advice you want to send for the president?
I don't want to talk. Our president? Or somebody else?
Yeah. Any advice you'd like to send?
There's nothing I would want to say. There's no advice. It's just let somebody else run. Let somebody else run.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
Lab technician.
Lab technician?
Lab technician, what I do is testing simulations. So we take products, say if a company wants to ship Canon cameras to Australia. They send them to us and tell us how they're going to ship plane, and we're going to be in a weather storm. So I do computations, put it on the machine, it bounces like it's in a plane, and I put it in a chamber, and I simulate a storm. And if the packaging survives, then we okay it. If not, it cannot go. And that's with anything: laptops, water heaters, anything you can think of.
Interesting. What do you know about drone delivery? Is that going to be a thing of the big future?
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Even in those, I used to also work with those when I was a manager at this liquid repel company.
Yeah.
We used to treat them and make them water repellent, but there's a lot of that. A lot of that stuff is going everywhere.
Thanks a lot for your time. If anybody wants to give you a shout out, you can find you on Twitter or anything like that.
You can find me on Instagram. It'll be JUST in action. So just in action.
Thank you so much for your time. Here we go. So who you guys dressed up as today?
Oh, we got the Poopybutthole family. I'm Mr. Poopybutthole. This is Poopybutthole. Poopy Jr.
Okay. Are you guys a couple in real life or?
Yeah, we're real. Is there no mistaking we're real?
Do you think that we didn't see enough of Mr. Poopy Pants in the last season?
We need a spin-off, I think.
Yeah.
A spin-off. Poopy Pictures of Poopy. A Poopy spin-off. Yes.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you guys have seen?
Rick does some really messed up things, I think. It's kind of unspeakable. We only like to remember the good memories.
Oh, okay.
Let's not talk about that.
Is it very warm under that hat?
No, it's just, we're fine. There's a little bit of sweating, I think. Yeah.
How long did it take to make those hats?
A couple weeks.
A couple weeks. Very good. Have you guys cosplayed as anything else?
Well, I was Pickle Rick. I was Pickle Rick yesterday.
Oh wow, Pickle Rick.
Yeah, that was a really good sweaty time.
Okay. If anybody wants to find you, can they send you a tweet or Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Campaign Cosplay. This is
so dope.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. So, I saw the creature over there, and I figured, wait, you must be from Fantastic Beasts, yes?
Yes.
Why did you pick this character?
Because I love the movie, and it was something different than just regular Harry Potter.
Yeah. Are you pretty into the Harry Potter world?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you know about? There's a sequel coming out, right, for Fantastic Beasts or no?
I think so, because I think they hinted at it at the end of the movie. They kind of hinted at it.
Yeah.
You know? And also, I know J.K. Rowling still. She knows she keeps writing books that are just based off the universe. You know.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
A large man dressed up as the Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That's so far. It's not as crazy as Anime Expo, but that's pretty much the craziest I've seen. Actually, no. There was a big predator and a baby predator. That's the coolest, craziest thing I've seen.
That's good stuff. Is that an actual Harry Potter toy? Or is it just like the?
Oh no, it's an actual Niffler. I just added the jewelry.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you just got that from the store? Or?
Yeah, I got it at Hot Topic.
Oh, nice. Have you cosplayed as anybody else?
Yesterday I was Soldier 76. I also do sometimes Ryu and Winter Soldier.
Okay, very good.
That's pretty much. I think that's pretty much it.
How are you spending Halloween?
I'm working, so I'll probably have to work. Probably getting to work. Be too tired to do anything later.
Can I ask what you do?
I'm a truck driver for a construction company.
Construction? That's long hours?
Yeah, it's at least 10 to 14-hour days.
Do you think? Do you see your job being maybe automated someday by automated driving, autopilot kind of thing, or?
No, because it needs the human touch to when you're hauling stuff and carrying stuff. You need the human element to control it.
Very good. Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem.
So, who you dressed up as today? For those that don't know.
The Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
Why did you choose this character?
He's my favorite character in the whole franchise. I love this guy.
Yeah? How long did it take for you to do this, to put this all together?
Actually, I bought the suit, but the makeup and everything took about a half hour.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you do any other characters you do?
Oh yeah, I do Harvey Two-Face, Sandman, Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh geez. Well, yesterday I saw a guy dressed as Tinkerbell.
What was that?
I saw a guy dressed as Tinkerbell.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Any other characters that you haven't done that you want to do?
Yes. The Invisible Man and the Grinch.
Okay. How are you spending your Halloween?
Let's pass out candy.
Yeah? Okay. Can I ask what you do for a living?
I work for an aircraft industry.
Aircraft?
Aircraft industry, yeah.
Oh, okay, wow. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Sorry, getting some focus here. So, is this a service going on right here? Or?
Pretty much. I'm the Wig Doctor, and I make sure that everybody who comes in with a wig looks absolutely fabulous.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of people here who don't have a lot of wig wearing experience, or sometimes things just happen and explode. So I'm here to make sure that everything looks good. I don't charge anything, so nobody.
No charge.
No
Free
charge.
service?
Yes, sir.
How do you stay in business?
A lot of people like to feed me instead of pay me, and I usually take that.
Okay. So they drop off their wig, and they leave, or what?
Sometimes they'll drop off their wig. Sometimes they'll stick around because they want to see it's magic to them when I bring something back to life. So they like watching, but sometimes they'll get up and go.
Now, is this part of your professional career, or is this something you do for fun?
Actually, no. This is something that I do for fun. I work in health insurance.
Oh, health insurance.
Yeah, I help nurses and case managers with records. So.
Oh wow. Okay. What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
The craziest thing I've seen today. I think Santa Claus versus Darth Vader.
Okay.
That was crazy.
What's the wigs? How long does it take you to fix the average wig?
It depends. Sometimes I get wigs that are like crazy long. Sometimes I get wigs that are like this. Sometimes it takes me a few minutes. Sometimes it can take me up to an hour depending on what's going on with it. But
has anybody ever complained about their wig after they got it back, or very happy customers?
So far, everybody's been very happy. If they've complained, I haven't heard about it yet. So yay!
You said you work in the healthcare industry.
I do.
So how do we fix health insurance, the health system in the country?
Oh, if I knew that, I wouldn't be living in a little apartment in the corner of town.
Are you familiar with the hashtag #MeToo?
I don't think so.
The Me Too about people.
Oh, Me Too.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I think it's good to raise awareness because the moment you stop talking about it, nobody's going to care about it anymore.
Has anybody ever harassed you in a comic convention?
Absolutely. I've been doing this since 2004.
Yeah.
And usually at least once a year I get somebody.
Wow.
But conventions have been stepping up. Like, I have seen a lot of staff constantly roaming around. They're always available if you need to talk to them.
Yeah.
They offer services, some of them offer services where they'll walk you to your car. And that's just great because, you know, you want to come here to have fun and feel safe.
Sure, yeah. Do you, is this too much of a distraction, or are you able to do this?
Oh, no, this?
Yeah.
This is just something I brought in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I ask you a few more questions?
Sure.
Sure. So, do you cosplay characters yourself too, or?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I have a Rapunzel cosplay that I usually wear. It's going through some updates right now. That wig is on its way out the door. The lights don't work the way that they used to. So.
Yeah. What character has the craziest hair?
The character that has the craziest hair that I've ever done, or?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. I would say I did one from a video game called Danganronpa 2. Her name was Ibuki Miyota. She had these gigantic horns made out of hair.
Oh my goodness.
And just long punk rock hair. I had to make that out of 2 wigs and just any kind of hair extensions I could find around my house.
Cool. How are you celebrating Halloween?
Sleeping.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, usually I go to Disneyland, but not this year.
Okay.
Wig Doctor's tired. Wig Doctor would like a peaceful Halloween this year.
Thanks a lot for your time, Wig Doctor.
No problem.
If people want to find you online, do they send you a tweet or Instagram?
Yeah, I have a cosplay page. Sadly, it's not under Wig Doctor. It's under Cumber Punch Cosplay.
Cumber Punch Cosplay.
Cumber Punch Cosplay.
Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem.